So this is an interesting case of revision tympanoplasty following malleus replacement prosthesis insertion during the previous operation, which I did myself. Of course, you remember, you recognize the malleus prosthesis, which is here. So this is right here, and this is 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 and 9. The interesting point is to show you what's happening 1 year after, or 2 years after, with this malleus prosthesis. The revision is designed because we have a residual recurrent hair-bone gap, and this hair-bone gap is related to this prosthesis, which is a little bit too short. You can see that. But the interesting thing is that the malleus prosthesis is still malleable, still flexible, as you can see, and mobile. So this is good. It's a really nice new malleus handle. You see the cartilage interposition, which I did during the previous case. So the plan here is to change the TORP only. So I'm dissecting now the prosthesis, and I will remove it, and then we will change it. So I know that the previous prosthesis, I cut it at 5 millimeter, and the connection here is not good enough. So I think it's probably more close to 5.5 or 6 millimeter. I have to measure again. But we know that 5 is too short. Causse Ear, s'il vous plaît. So first I need to metallize a little bit this malleus handle. Calmez. It's a really old prosthesis which I don't use anymore. Of course, I need to dissect the head of the prosthesis, which is made in hydroxydapatite, and you see how it works, nicely connected to the cartilage. This is the beauty of this material. Go. The flexibility of this malleus prosthesis is nice, so I can push temporarily the malleus handle to remove the prosthesis. Pince, s'il vous plaît. Ciseaux. Là. Okay, so you can see the residual stapes here with a partially eroded stapes head. Can we? So it means that I cannot use a silastic bending technique. So I will put a new TORP from malleus handle to footplate. Causse Ear, s'il vous plaît. So first I need to reposition the malleus handle in its original position like this. I think it's going to be there. Okay. Now I will measure now. Measurer, right? Using the elongated stapes measuring rod, touching the footplate. So in fact, it's going to be really longer. This is 6 millimeter. The second one is in front of the malleus handle. So I will put a 6.5 millimeter prosthesis because of the groove. Okay, Plaron, s'il vous plaît. So I try 6.5, so it's definitely longer than the previous one. So I want to cut it at 6.5, which means 5.5 first. So there is a band in the middle of the shaft, but of course I'm not going to use the band. There we go, 6.5. Okay, let's try that. Aspiration.
9.
Non, 12.
Ah,
Plafond, s'il vous plaît. Okay, so I need to introduce now the TORP. So I will place the TORP first down there to the footplate. Calmez. Okay. So I need to find the correct position of the shaft, which is not the case here already. So I need to place the shoe first. There we go. I think this is nice. Now you can see it's mobilizing the stapes, which is good. So I need now to introduce Causse Ear, the Malleus handle within the groove. And of course now it fits much better than before. Let me see how it works, but I think it's fine. Calmez. Inspiration, s'il vous plaît. Now you see the connection is much better. If I move the Malleus handle, you can see the stapes moving in the same way underneath. Like this, okay? And this looks good. Difficult to see the round window sign because you cannot clearly see the round window membrane, but now it's fine. Yeah, okay. So now I just reposition the flap. I need to check again, so just to be sure that it works and stays in place, which is the case here. You see the Prosth was in a vertical position and nicely connected to the Malleus handle. So I think this should be okay. So definitely the cause of failure was due to a short prosthesis, a short TORP adhesive, which is the main cause of failure in my experience with this technique. But again, as you notice, the efficiency of this Malleus replacement procedure, which is even after several years still vibrating nicely, still flexible, with no fixation to the bone of the external auditory canal. So it's really a nice one. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. See you again soon and hope you like it. Thank you. Bye-bye.